What's going on, brothers? It's not me telling you the name. Got a video for you. As you're entitled, While We Live, Part 49. Here goes. So, by now, you brothers over in the Black Manosphere, you brothers over at SYSBM, you all know what transpired, the circus that took place on a certain podcast. You all saw that. And some of y'all were shocked, but for me, that doesn't surprise me, because this means that Tommy Sotomayor was correct many moons ago when he said about this hoochie. And it also means that for brothers who have left the plantation and left the ghetto and never turned back, that was a correct choice to make. We made the correct choice because we are more principled than our female counterpart. You see, their mind, their spirit never left the plantation. And now you know why they aborted over 21 million black babies. Now you know why they sit brothers up to be robbed and murdered through dating apps. Now you know why they twerk in public places where they're not supposed to be twerking. They dress the way they dress and act the way they act, because they never left the plantation, and that's where they're going to perish. That may sound dark, it may sound brutal, but that's where they are. That's where they're going to perish. And I'm going to say it like this. For you brothers who are still in those communities, if you're not out of there by September 1st, then your days might be cut short, because the student loan payments will basically continue. And of course, right now we know that these domestic reptiles, these hoochies, are struggling right now. They're hurting. They need help, but brothers are nowhere to be found. They've decided to save themselves and go their own way. And that was the correct choice to make. So, yeah, about that circus that took place. You see all those domestic reptiles and hoochies that were all hugging up on that spoof character. You know which spoof character I'm talking about. The spoof character who holds on to a delusion that is dying a slow, painful death. You know what delusion that is? It's a delusion that is responsible for making most of the Caucasians in the Western Hemisphere the face of domestic terrorism. That's the delusion he's hanging on to. And this individual, this spoof character, if I'm supposed to be scared or intimidated by the likes of this person for using that N-word, I gotta say it like this. What is there to be offended by? What is there to be scared of? What is there to be intimidated for? You see, individuals like this spoof character, they become bad faith actors, or they become the pathetic caricatures of humanity that they are right now. And they do this when they have no skills, no abilities, and no accomplishments. You have to blame their fuck-ups and their failures on a external boogeyman. And the same goes for these inept pro-wax and slow steps who don't know shit and can't do shit. Same shit, different smell. But this spoof character in particular has Al Bundy syndrome. You know what I said? Al Bundy syndrome. When this individual is not prattling on about their high IQ, they like to talk about their history. And they get lost in their history because in the present, they're a goddamn loser. That's what it's about. And individuals like this, they can't be helped. They can't be fixed. There's no cure for them. Because they always end up self-destructing. Always. It's really sad. It's really pitiful, but that's who they are. And this spoof character is supposed to be Italian. And that makes it even worse because his ilk wasn't even considered to be white until the 20th century. But these hoochies, that's their idol. That's who they will destroy their family for. That's who they will mortgage their self-esteem and their soul for. That's their idol. Never mind the fact that your idol is taking resources away from them. Never mind their idol wants them extinct. Never mind all that shit. They're okay with it. They're okay with it. That's what they've just proved with that little circus they pulled off. Now you know why they're a laughing stock. They're a laughing stock. And brothers worth our salt, brothers of our kindred, we are justified in leaving. Hell, that camp leader said it best. Let them go. That's right, let them go. If they want to stay on the plantation, that's where they're going to perish. You see, as much as they scapegoat us and as much as they slander us, at least we can say this about ourselves. You will never catch me knocking over a department store. You will never catch me shoplifting at Walmart. You will never catch me destroying public property for sport. You will never catch me abusing children for entertainment. You will never catch me twerking in a goddamn slave dungeon in Ghana. You will never see that. Because I'm a principled brother. And the brothers worth their salt, the brothers who have eyes, ears to hear, they're principled. And they're using incidents like the one that took place on that podcast and in that slave dungeon as a frames of reference of what to stay the fuck away from. They saw that. The Filipinos and the Thai women that these hoochies criticized, they saw that. Everybody saw that. And now, it will be used against them. You reap what you sow, and what goes around comes around. It is what it is. There's a lot of MGTOW. That's all I got. Like the video, like share in the commentary, feel free to subscribe. If you want to donate, visit my channel, find a tip jar on the upper right hand side of the screen. Next, you plus icon. Alright, fam. Alright, brethren. You know it's real. You know routine. Go on way, live on SYSBM. As for these ditch pigs, these hoochies, these domestic reptiles who have mortgaged their soul, have mortgaged their self-esteem, and their mind and their spirit still on this plantation, give them nothing. This is SYSBM PSC. Welcome state. See you soon.